Hello, hello. All right. It took me a minute, but I got the game working. It was a bit of a headache. I had to look at forums. Forums were not of help, but I figured out what the problem was. All right, we're going to play Snowbreak. Let's see. Yes, this is from the makers of Metro Break. Believe it or not, Snowbreak, Metro Break. All right, I'm already logged in. Oh, never mind. Never mind. So close. I might have to log in again. I think it kicked my login out. Why do you do this to me? I do not know what that box even was. Can I get on mouse cursor on the screen? Oh, good. Mouse cursor on the screen. Last time it would not work. There we go. Let me see, did it remember my login? Hold on. I don't want to expose my login. Okay. Okay, now I'm logged in. It remembered my login, so I didn't have to put it in again. Good. All right. Now I can show you Snowbreak. It might skip ahead. I'm not sure. Oh, it did.
Eliminate Emir. Tactical lead. Adjutant. Assault. Life.
I'm playing as the guy on the left. This is a girl character you're gonna fight X.
Ready. Standing by.
Fire support locked in. I've got our flank. Combat simulation 98 initiated.
Life Besla. Ready to proceed. Let's move, darling.
Latest intel. Hydrogen levels are climbing near the tree. An intense snowstorm is forming over Schwoljo, with the tree at the heart of it. Civilians have been evacuated. Hydrogen contamination is projected to reach critical levels in 48 hours.
Darling, we need to pick up the pace.
What's the button to shift? There we go.
Might need another calibration.
Okay, I changed the button for this. It's just this. Okay. Right.
Enemy forces. Drag it down.
There we go.
Feels just right. That was a touch slower than my best, but still within margin. Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
Initial calibration complete. Ready for something tougher?
Target down. All in one go.
Not bad. Oh, it is censored. I'll let you know, it is censored. This game can be played on Twitch. Because I actually got drops. Twitch drops from this game. Now, this is my first time playing it. I've been seeing the game for a good while. I've been curious about it. Most of the characters are all gonna get a miss from me. Like, I don't like this character's design, for obvious reasons. I mean, no, if you you know why, if you know me.
A Titan. Ymir is up ahead. They always show up near a tree. All right. Let's do this.
Ooh, it's the old friend I fought a while ago. Yeah, this is part of the starting cutscene, but I started it a little bit to get my name in.
Enemy forces.
Uh-oh, it freaked out. Hold on. Hang on 1 second. Oh, it stopped charging. Okay, there we go. Hold on 1 second. It stopped charging. That's what made it turn off. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right, it should get back to the screen and everything should be good. No. It did it too many times and now it won't reconnect. Unless. Nope. It did too many times it won't reconnect now. Let's see something. Might have a socket blowout, probably. I'll have to switch sockets. Okay. Try the other side then. No, still? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that must have fun. No, it still won't connect to the TV. Mm. Worst time for this to happen. Mm. Still no connection? Come on. Hmm. Usually a restart fixes this, but I don't want to restart right now. Ugh. Yeah, it's not flashing red either. Yeah, if it don't flash red, it's not work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this plug the first chance I get. I'll get one of the surge protector. All right. I'm gonna have to restart. All right. Yep. I'm gonna have to restart everybody. There we go. Uh, Such a bummer. Oh wow. It's connected now. Okay, it's reconnected. Deactivate, reactivate. There we go. All right, let's try again. This time it wasn't the game's fault. It was my Steam Deck's fault. Oh yeah, and this stream is gonna be a little short. It might be 1:30 or 2 hours. I have to go to bed and wake up at before 4 in the morning, get to work. On Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, my friends. Yes. Dreadful. Dreadful. What can you do? Wait a minute. It's not showing on stream. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. My streams has a delay. Okay. Login successful. Perfect. All right. Let's try again.
Primary objective: eliminate Emir. Tactical lead: Adjutant. Assault: Life. Fire support: Sunny. Recon: Acacia.
Ready. Standing by.
Fire support locked in. I've got our flank.
Combat simulation
Earn a suit.
initiated.
Life vessel. Ready to proceed. Let's move, darling.
Latest intel: hydrogen levels are climbing near the tree. An intense snowstorm is forming over Schwoldjo, with the tree at the heart of it. Civilians have been evacuated. Hydrogen contamination is projected to reach critical levels in 48 hours.
Darling, we need to pick up the pace. Might need another calibration.
That was this time.
Target down. Feels just right. That was a touch slower than my best, but still within margin.
Initial calibration complete. Ready for something tougher?
Target down. All in one go. Enemy forces. Target down. Fully loaded. A Titan. Emir is up ahead. They always show up near a tree. All right. Let's do this. Enemy forces. fully loaded. Echo says engaged. I'll finish it off. Let's put an end to this. Valhalla awaits.
Oh, looks like
No
someone's
matter how many
crumbling to
times it
pieces.
comes back, we'll take it down. Like back then. Like today. It's over, darling.
Oh, now I guess the talking is over. I gotta read it. Let's see. The simulated monsters vanish into the virtual space. The image froze, flickered into static, and was swallowed by an absolute dark. I spent the last few days, almost eternity, inside the simulation pod. And I opened my eyes. Even the training room lights felt blinding. And now, it's finally over. My name is Lonavia, Argents of Yggdrasil Enterprise, and a commanding officer of... I can't read that because it's on the blue background. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I left my glasses in the bathroom. Hold on. Heimdall Force. It kind of combines with the background, so I could not read it. 2 weeks ago, we received word of a spike of activity at the... What? I didn't read that. I think it said tree. Launched an eradication plane. And my operatives began 2 weeks of intensive environmental stress training. Okie dokie. I set up the pod, steadied my head. 2 deliberate hands reached over, one on my shoulder, the other gently rubbing my brow.
You've worked hard, darling.
It was Leifa's voice, my operative, and someone I especially close to. No, the heck I'm not. One word from me and she acted without hesitation. We survived more close calls than I can count. Kept my eyes closed and guided her hand over them. We had no choice. Maybe the tree was set off by Zero. It's been erratic ever since that mission in Shizuku.
That maniac. She'll pay for it one day.
How are you holding up? 98 sim runs. I didn't think we'll make it through so many.
I'm fine. High-stress training's just another path to getting stronger.
This sim was built to just put us in a dire situation against a tree. We shouldn't push ourselves like this too often. I'm completely drained. Like, I'll pass out the second I close my eyes.
Darling, I brought cake. Want to have a slice before you fall asleep?
I heard Fanny's voice. I opened my eyes and thought Leaf's and through Leaf's fingers. Saw her peeking in from the door. She was also one of those closest to me, no matter where she was. Even on the battlefield, she stood out like a bright star. No matter what we were up against, she was like the fire, never discouraged, never defeated. Just seeing her give me strength. Bring it to the break room. We'll eat it together. I smiled at Leafa, then pushed myself up to my feet. I need to shower and change. Let's meet in the break room 30.
Okay, I'll pop it in the fridge.
Brain left with the cake, leaving just Leafa and me in the room. Go freshen up. Not sure where Arcadia ran off to. I'll go find her. Leafa nods and turned to leave. Oh, wait. I pulled her into a hug from behind, and she let out a quiet, satisfied exhale. Even with her back to me, I could tell she was smiling. You work hard too, darling. She turned and hugged me back, resting her head against my chest. She didn't say anything. Her forehead nuzzled against my chin, and we just stayed like that for a while, quiet, close, and warm.
See you in the break room, darling.
All right. I searched the area, but still couldn't find Arcadia. On my way back to grab my comms terminal, she suddenly appeared, rounding the corner at the end of the hallway. Arcadia looks young, but in truth, she spent 30 years in cryosleep due to Jovius pandemic. I was the one who had awoken her. Back in her time, people would call her a nerd, not much of a talker, unless she was with me. After we spent enough time together, she started hanging around me for no particular reason, just like now. Where'd you disappear to? I've been looking everywhere.
Forgot to clear my daily quests. Had to double back and knock them out.
There's cake in the break room. You coming?
Yeah, I saw Fanny's message.
She fell asleep. She fell into step behind me and followed me to my room.
Once this op's done, let's finally finish that game. It requires 2.
Wait, it requires 2. It's a game called It Takes 2. That was clever. That's what's on your mind the night before a mission?
You're the one who's always busy. I've still got a ton of stuff I want to do with you.
That's all. I'm going to get ready, grab a shower.
Go ahead. I'll just nap here a bit. I already showered, clean clothes and everything.
She kicked off her shoes and burrows under my blankets. Just her head poking out.
Aren't you gonna strip?
No. Wow. Wow. In the room with you? Are you crazy? And you gonna say yeah? Oh, that caught me off guard. I'm like, this game's allowed on Twitch. It is allowed. I'm allowed to play it on here, but I'm like, danger. Oh, danger. Trying to sneak a peek, huh? Oh, he's not saying no. He's not saying no.
Who, me? As if I've ever had a naughty thought.
You just showed you had some. You just showed you had some. Oh my god. I ignored her and headed to the shower, undressing as I went. So she did get a peek. Anywho, cold water poured over me from head to toe, soaking it into the exhausted buried deep within my pores, loosening it, peeling it away, washing it clean. I toweled off and slipped under the blanket. Wait, you didn't say you put clothes on though. My guy, you didn't say you put clothes on. Arcadia wasn't asleep. She was laying on her side, eyes fixed on mine.
When are we meeting with everyone?
In 20 minutes. Her eyes dipped down for a moment, then locked onto mine again, bold and unblinking. What are you thinking? We don't have time for that. Would you like to specify that, please? Would you like to specify what we don't have time for? I want answers. Oh no, is that the FBI knocking on my door?
Fine. Then let's just nap.
Oh, sleep together? Okay, that's good. That's fine. I know I sometimes pop my neck on stream, but I don't do it like all the time like that, like my mom was doing. 20-minute nap? Sure. Let's try it out. She curled up into my arms, her head nestled in my crook of my neck. Her hair carried a faint trace of shampoo. Her breath tickled softly against my skin. The flutter of desire in my chest faded under the warmth of her hug. You heard that right. You heard that right. You heard that right. He had the desire. He was interested. He was interested. I guess this guy's in a freaking harem. Just holding her like this was more than enough. I closed my eyes and drifted off until there was a knock at the door.
Darling, you in there?
Fanny's voice rang through the door, and poof, my arms were empty. I opened my eyes. Arcadia was gone. The window left wide open. Why did she do that? She didn't want to get caught? Secrets. Come on in.
Hey!
A blur of gold filled my vision. Benny dove into my arms, her freshly blow-dried hair spilling across my face, and then came a kiss, warm and passionate.
You must be beat. Want to sleep a bit longer?
I just shut my eyes for a bit. I'm good now.
Then let's go have cake. I got your favorite flavor.
We've been training side by side this whole time. When you even find time to order a cake?
During that 5-minute break. Duh.
She rolled off of me and leaned in, resting her forehead on my shoulder.
Wait a second.
She leaned closer, took a deep sniff of the pillow, and then the blanket.
Acacia was here, wasn't she?
Acacia, that's her name. I say Arcadia. Acacia, okay. Yeah, she took along on the way back. We ended up napping for a bit.
Huh? Wait, did you two shower together?
I don't think it went that far. No, she already had before she showed up.
Still not fair. She got a whole cuddle nap and I didn't. I demand compensation. Right now.
Oh no, she demands compensation, and I have to pay up. She rubbed her cheek against mine. I laughed and pulled her into a hug. Next time we'll shower together and I'll blow dry your hair after.
Promise?
I don't promise nothing. I probably should have gave him a different name, because I don't want him to say that in my name. You ass. He said he promised. I promise nothing. She leaned in for another kiss. Deep, slow, lingering. When she drew back at last, her cheeks were flushed.
All right, let's go have some cake.
Leaf was already in the break room without her come back here. There was a softer air about her. As soon as she saw me, she picked up a plate and walked over.
Fresh out of the fryer.
The plate held fried chicken nuggets. Catering to everybody, catering to all. The plate of chicken nuggets. The only thing we eat nowadays. I feel called out. I feel called out. I caught her wrist and in one smooth motion, cupped her face and kissed her on both cheeks. Then I took the toothpick from her and fed the nugget to her instead. You took the blunt of the simp. You earned the first bite. She pressed her lips together, but the smile still slipped through. soft and sweet at the corners. Acacia pushed open the door and stepped inside. She gave the room a quick scan, then dropped casually into a chair. Where'd you run off to?
It was kinda embarrassing. I'm still not used to being seen holding you like that.
You have to get used to it sooner or later. Keep getting flustered, and maybe you'll build up some immunity.
I don't really have experience with this kind of thing. Think you could walk me through it?
I hear the sirens on the window. I'm like, he's saying ... behind my back. Everyone's just, oh, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, we're implying that, but we can't say what. I walked over, gently tilted her chin, and brushed a soft kiss across her lips. That's a yes. That's a yes. We have confirmation. Yes. Boy, this guy's going for it harder than Blue Archive. He's gonna get every girl in the room. Leafa was still right there. We both knew it. Acacia latched onto me like a startled octopus. Hey, don't call me out like that. Don't call me out like that. How rude. So flustered, her tongue nearly tied itself in a knot. By the time we pulled apart, her face was crimson. Leafa had her eyes locked on Acacia. Then tucked, eyes narrowed, a rare sly little smirk tugging from her lips. So even you can be bad.
I learned from the best.
Ta-da! Cake delivery! Darling, you do the honors. Here's to a flawless mission.
So far, the girl I'm liked the most, that's from the 3 I've seen so far, is Acacia. All right, I leaned back on the couch, skimming the mission briefings again and again.
Come on, darling. Put that down for now. Priority 1 is to rest, remember? We're wheels up tomorrow.
You're right.
You didn't finish your cake.
Leafa took a seat beside me, a slicing cake in hand.
Here. Open up, darling.
Acacia slid in on my side. She didn't say a word, just quietly claimed one of my arms. Smooth, smooth. The flash went off as Finny snapped a photo with her terminal.
Let's see how it turned out. Acacia, where are you putting those legs?
Let me take a closer look. Hold on. I take it her legs are getting closer to the guy's legs. She's about to ride his legs. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm guessing. Oh, this game's so down bad. It doesn't make no doggone sense. It's so down bad. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the chat just in case. And this one over you? Okay, we're good. This has been the slowest hour ever, though. I looked down. Acacia was practically in my lap. Pale, pink, soles of her feet dropped right on my knee. Yeah, she's going for that finish line. She is going for the finish line.
It's more comfortable this way. Knife? Seriously? You too?
The shutter had caught Leafa's mid-kiss, lips just brushing the corners of my mouth. Naturally, that moment made it into the shot. Leafa leaned over, peeked at the screen, and nodded with quiet satisfaction.
Don't delete that one. Send it to me.
In your dreams.
Oh, it's okay. Let her have it. Let's take another. And you two, quit messing with Finny. Finny. Leafa and Acacia backed off slightly. Finny reset the angle and tried again.
Say cheese.
With the next day's mission ahead, we only shared a moment of quiet closeness before calling it a night. I lay down, planning to go over the mission details again, but sleep took hold before I could. Just like that, I drifted off. Tomorrow's problems could wait. The next day. Oh, we get to see the characters. Hello, Acacia looks great. My girl stood before me, fully geared, weapon ready. How'd you sleep?
Well, I was so excited I ended up dreaming we were chopping down a tree. That's gotta be a good sign, right?
I smiled. Leafa and Acacia looked sharp too. Seemed like they're both slept well.
Fresh intel from Shwojo. Titogen levels near the tree just hit critical.
What about civilians? Any word on evac?
Most of them made it out, but the ones remaining are probably already turning into the changed.
Contamination spreading faster than expected. At least twice our original estimate.
Then let's get a move on, before the tree turns that whole region into a containment zone.
Before the operation, we had taken down, oh no, Zero, the Yggdrasil defector holed up in Shinjuku, and destroyed a replica tree that she had created. We had then performed 2 weeks of virtual combat training, adapting to the hostile terrain around the real Taigen tree in Shinjuku, our next target. Now, I looked over my operatives standing before me. Each of them met my eyes with unwavering resolve. With them at my side, failure wasn't an option. Operation Condor commenced. We boarded the aircraft, rising through the clouds en route to Shinjuku. Past hills and farmlands, we touched down at the one Yggdrasil armed base near the border. From there, we transferred to a combat vehicle. A few more hours of joking around or something to get us to the combat zone's edge. The forest had been razed, bulldozed, and sat idle among the toppled trucks and tore up soil. We rolled through the smoke and dust to emerge into the field bursting with life, wildflowers in bloom, sunlight gleaming of quiet streams. What of you? Shame it might not last. But this mission fails. I muttered to myself, eyes drifting towards the far horizon. I could feel it, the tree looming beyond the ridgelines and clouds, watching. I wondered what it takes to bring it down. A hand gently held mine. It was Leafa.
Whatever the cost, we'll pay it. Until every last tree and Titan is gone. Until the world is safe again.
Yeah, that day will come.
who dare disturb my time alone with the adjutant. Commencing operation. Objective, eliminate the tree in Chojo.
Operation Hint G. Oh, wrong button. Where's my G key? Space E extra. Okay, we have crouch key. Reload, escape. The button won't probably get off my screen unless I press it. If I don't have it, I can replace the T key because that's just options. There's an E key. We have a map, that's okay. I don't see a G key. I'm going to put one. Oh, no.
We have extras on set. Changed. Innocent people transformed by Titagen contamination.
Okay, that's how I reload. All right.
Do you think you're a match for me? Please.
I thought I couldn't run. I didn't need dash X. Press X for support skill.
Too slow.
Okay. Press 2 to deploy on deploy operative. Oh, okay. No, that's weapons. But it's also set to 1 too. Let me see.
Leave it to me.
Oh,
I'll
it works.
handle
It
the rear.
works.
Go on ahead, darling.
I'm gonna switch back
Was it
to.
your first pick?
I rather this character versus the other character. Because I prefer the character with the smaller tits. To the explosive barrel. Okay.
We have extras on set.
I was like, why was he not eating?
Tree. It's pumping out Tyogen non-stop. If we don't destroy it, this place will turn into another containment zone. Too slow.
Jump button. Left control to jump. Okay, I need to find out what button that is. Oh, X keys to reload as well. Did not know that. One of the back buttons is for reload as well. Reload X key and reload R key. So I got 2 buttons for reload. Okay, so oh, there he goes. A button is the jump. but no, it lets me roll. It says A buttons to jump, but it makes me roll.
Too slow.
Do you think you're a match for me? Please.
I got 2 reload buttons. I might have to replace one of them.
Too slow.
Victory is mine, obviously.
That's a support skill, right? Yeah, that's a support skill.
Victory is mine, obviously. Do you think you're a match for me? Please.
Too slow.
So I won't be able to take that one off. Okay, I'm kind of pressing all my buttons here. Okay, that button. So we can put something for the left one for jump. Right one. I need the left one. Okay, it's the shift key. Okay, I'm gonna make touch jump. Let's see, left control.
Victory is mine, obviously.
See, there you go.
Objective complete. Big surprise. Take a bow. Exit seat.
Too slow.
I'll make sure you're dead.
We have extras on set. Take a bow. Exit seat.
Too slow. Hang back. I'll deal with this. Objective complete. Awaiting orders. Hydrogen levels are spiking. Faster than they should. That's Titan presence.
I'm about
Just
input
as I thought.
for T.
I'll deal with it.
Nice. Shall we do an encore?
Too slow.
Already reloading. Nowhere to run. Objective complete. Big surprise.
No, has begun to fall, and comms were glitching, both effects of the Tengen termination. It was always like this, near a tree, still distant. It stood. Darn it! Snorri dreamed like a vision from Shinjuku's old tale, a paradise, or the final stop on the road to a shining emerald utopia. I jumped down from the cockpit. The ground was soft underfoot, blanketed in fresh green grass.
Oh, darling, look!
Fanny held out her hand, snowflakes drifting onto her skin, melting into the clear droplets. This was real snow, not the false kind born from Tengen contamination. I kneeled beside a brook and dipped my hands into the water. It was cold, sharp enough to sting. The temperature's dropping abnormally fast. Life was imminent. In no time, the grass would wither. The earth will freeze solid, and the creek might ice over. Our transports were already struggling. Once the temperature drops below zero, or the snow piles past our knees or higher, they won't get us much farther. I looked up again, eyes drawn to the tree in the distance. A mass dark cloud loomed over its crown, spilling outwards, drifting towards us. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here. Hopefully it won't freak out like that. For a moment, I felt it. The tree was watching, resenting, fearing, and resisting. Fanny stepped up beside me, eyes locked onto the dark clouds rolling in. Her brow frowned. Then, with her usual fire, she grabbed my hand.
Darling, look! That trail of clouds, doesn't it look like the path we're meant to take? Oh, your hand's freezing.
She raised it to her cheek, and breath warmed into my fingers. I felt her hair a gentle ruffle. I gave her hair a gentle ruffle, then called the others. We'll split up.
Huh?
The temperature's dropping fast. With all this gear, we'll be facing cold-related breakdowns before long. Especially the combat vehicle and fire support module. They won't last much longer in this weather.
Energy's a problem too. Any colder and all this equipment turns into dead weight.
Exactly. Once the snow gets deep, we need to set up a temporary camp. One of us will have to stay in hold position. I'll take most of the fuel, leaving just enough for the fire support module to drop in when needed. Fire support modules. They could offer remote heavy ordnance support or airdrop on site, giving light units the firepower to break through the swarms.
But if we run into a large enemy force, it'll be a tough fight.
We'll avoid direct contact. Once we lose the heavy gear, we'll move faster, be hard to track.
That could work, but we'll be down one when we reach the tree.
We won't. The one staying behind will regroup before comms go dark. So, who's holding the position?
Me. As much as I want to fight by your side, let me handle this risky job.
Leif stepped forward too.
Wherever you need me, I'll be there.
No, pick me.
After Acacia jumped up, all three looked at me, waiting. As I hesitated, Acacia's gaze darted between me.
Life's your best shot for clean execution. With her watching your six, nothing slips through the cracks. And Fenny's instincts are razor sharp. She's got the team's blind spots covered. As for me, I used to be Special Forces, remember? And I know my way around machines. More or less.
You two think?
Matt's set on it. Well, on the bright side, I get to stick with you.
Me? I trust your judgment.
Then it's settled. I'm staying.
All right, if you're sure. But listen up. Don't stay past half a day. Once you confirm we won't need fire support, move to rendezvous. We'll leave trail markers. Once we make camp, we'll fire a flare. If you don't catch up, we'll come find you.
Look at you, planning ahead and everything.
Then it's settled. Now, everyone, back into transport. We'll push as far as we can before the snow buries us. Wait. As I neared the vehicle, a twitch pulled at my brow. I felt a familiar presence, the power again, pulsing closer. Leaf assisted too. She locked eyes with me. Spread out. Sweep the area. Fanny picked up on our looks and bolted up the nearest hill without missing a beat.
It's the changed!
How many? Where from?
All sides! They're everywhere!
Gunfire ripped through the compound plains. Rounds tore through the changed, killing what was already dead. Explosions burst through the horde, tearing limb to smoke and dust.
Darling, this isn't working. We can't get bogged down.
I know. Just give me a second. I frowned. Something was pulling them in, luring them straight towards us. Was it the tree? Was it cold? Was the cold doing too? If so, why strike now? Instead of waiting for the cold to deepen and give them the upper hand. The changes kept coming. They rose from beneath the dirt and clawed their way from the hill. That force, that titan presence had invaded. The snow thickened. The sky dimmed under a swirling veil of clouds. Something's off.
What is it?
There's a titan hiding here. Leave it. That was all it took. Leaf read me instantly. A brilliant blue aura blared from her, like ripples from concentric rings, as if time itself was slowing under its pulse. It was at that moment nothing could hide from her eyes.
Come out.
Bolts of lightning surged from her, crashing down like waterfalls, snaking through every crack on the earth. A beat later, the ground began to tremble. It's beneath us.
I've got this.
And he raised her right hand, and a golden light gathered in her palm. It looks like a newborn star was blazing over the ridge, clouds splitting, snow burnt away in the glow. The light flared, then, like a sun crashing into the sea of molten metal in the heavens, it slammed into the earth, blinding impact that hurled rocks and soil skyward. But even that couldn't dim its radiance. The hill cracked wide open. Nope, I won't bury that in time. Time form smoldered in the rubble. Dark red scorched. Its withered trying to climb. Its limbs half severed. Penny's other hand lit up, charging for a follower strike. I raised my hand. That won't be necessary. A flicker of gray flashed from by the Titan. When that crumbled to pieces, and the dust cleared, Acacia was standing behind me. I turned. The change had reverted to their usual state, dull, slack, drifting without aim. Above the clouds, Benny had burned away what way were rolling back in, dense and looming. I stared at the distant tree until a pale white mist drifted over it, veiled it from sight. Let's move. Snow's picking up again. The sky had darkened so much you couldn't tell where the clouds ended and night began. We made camp, set up the lookout and said, Fanny took first watch. Leafa would handle second. Acacia needed to deploy solo later, turned in early. I sat on the edge of the bed, pored over the map. Acacia lay behind me. Leafa sat across from me. Judging by the snowfall, we got at least 4 days ahead of us. Leafa didn't respond. She just gazed out the window, watching the snow come down. It's only going to get tougher. Supplies, gear, the snow.
And the changed. The Titans.
Yeah. Still, I can't shake this feeling. The tree's afraid of me. It knows what I'm trying to do. It knows I'm hurting it. Hunting it. I opened my hand and stared down at the palm. Power I can. No one else has it. The power to wipe out a tree. I can absorb and convert Tigen. You could say I'm their natural predator. The Titan lurking underfoot, the change crawling over every ridge, those clouds that never break. All by design. Obstacles the trees throwing at us.
Should we maybe cheese the level?
Ember slaying, bypassing a tough stage by exploring the system. That's a good idea. You still awake?
Pulled too many all-nighters. Can't sleep this early.
Yeah, true. Yeah, when you pull too many all-nighters, you can't go to bed early. I get that. I get that so well. I used to pull all-nighters and when I game. No, I can't do that. I got a job, but still, I can't sleep early either. She crawled over and leaned on the table.
With this snow, we're just gonna keep getting slowed down. And if your gut's right, if the tree really is trying to stop us, then it's basically a tower defense stage. The longer we take, the more corn shooters and pumpkin guards on the way.
That sounds like a reference to Plant vs. Zombies. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking we switch frames. I traced an arc across the map. From here, we follow the river.
What about supplies?
Anything that slows us down, we ditch it.
We're going on foot?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. You know I won't object.
We can manage one supply airdrop before comms go back. If we move up fast, we should be able to make it in 2 days.
We won't have any option to turn back.
Doesn't matter, we never had one. Since our last off in Shizuku, the tree has been acting like we jolted it awake. Left unchecked, I'll turn the whole region into a wasteland.
Alright, call's made. Time to sleep. Life's on second watch, so she'll need the rest.
Right. I left a lamp on the side. I left a lamp on and slipped under the blanket beside her. It was freezing outside, well below zero, but I felt warm. That warmth was Leafa, curled up against me. From behind, I reached back and took her hand in mine. Sleep crept in, the wind howling beyond. Excuse me. I almost bit my tongue. The wind howling beyond the tent walls. I didn't know how long I was out before something colder slipped in beside me. It was Fanny, half asleep, instinctively pulled her close and wrapped her in my warmth. I stroked her head until her breath slowed and settled. Snow kept falling. I drifted off again. Dawn has just begun to break. Acacia and Fanny had laid curled in my arms, both stirring in their sleep. I slipped from the both of them, and Leafa was still outside on watch. I threw on my coat and stepped out in the cold. She turned, our eyes met. Go get some sleep. I'll take it from here. She shook her head, stepped forward, and rested her forehead against my shoulder. After a few seconds, she straightened and gave a little shake. Like she was shaking off the fatigue.
I'm good.
Leafa. I cupped her cold cheeks and leaned in, nuzzling against her. The chill chased off the last of my drowsiness. Get some shine. We'll move out in half an hour. She gave me one last glance towards the snowy horizon, towards the tree, veiled in blizzard.
Just give the order. We'll take care of this quick. No snow here. Figures.
Now's our chance. Let's move. Took you long enough.
I can't be hurt. Okay.
We have extras on set. Take a bow. Exit stage right. You think your match victory is mine, obviously. Objective complete. Big surprise. There's a river ahead. Is that a raft?
And the changed in the vicinity. I'll take care of them.
The show must go on. Is it just me, or is it freezing now?
The temperature started dropping after we took down the first wave.
Anything could change my...
That's not how boats work. You're supposed to play as him, but you don't get to play as the character.
It's getting even colder now.
It's already started snowing over there.
You're right. We need to hurry. Take a bow. Exit stage right. Go on. Give me the applause I deserve. Objective complete. Big surprise. Are those Heimdall operatives up ahead? Let's back up.
My prince, I've reached the designated position.
Ooh, you scared me.
Leave the enemies here to me. Go ahead. Focus on what you need to do.
Nope, can't get up there. Oh, this is gonna be easy now.
We have extras on set. Take a bow. Exit stage right. Object. They're closing in again.
Close ranks, eyes forward.
The contamination's spiking. They're getting stronger.
Adjutant, fire support modules deployed on schedule. Right time to shine.
Big surprise.
Can you hear me? Hello? Is this coming through?
Coming in clearer now. The Tigan level has hit critical. This is likely our last transmission.
Understood. How's it going on your end?
Rather smoothly. We haven't encountered any enemies since we took down the Titan. I'll send you our coordinates.
Snow's heavy here, too. I'll move out once I send the air trap. Coordinates received. Calibrating now. Payload is airborne. ETA, 5 minutes.
We'll apply on the spot. Once you get near the target location, pop a flare. We'll make camp and respond in kind.
Copy. ETA, 1800 local.
Copy that. Stay sharp. I paused for a moment, then cut the transmission. Since the last engagement, there haven't been another sighting of the Change or Titans. They came in waves, but took heavy clouds. Clouds never left. There are no getting around them. In the distance, the trees seemed to be concentrating its strength. A windstorm had gathered in its perimeter. No matter which path we took, it would be the same hell. The parachute drifted down slowly, cargo crate in tow. We resupplied on the spot and pressed on. The snow was up to our calves. Whoever took point had to break the trail with their body. The others, close behind, and hit the shoulder, single file. Every hour we rotated. The lead dropped to the back for a breather. Once the snow hit our lap, we had to switch even faster. Step by step, half blind, the snow had erased the terrain. Every footfall had to be planted, hard, crushed down, solid. Only then could we push forward. The wind kept picking up. In headwinds, we had to punch low to keep from toppling in the tailwinds. The huddled pound gear strapped on our backs was our only anchor. Talking was pointless. Open your mouth, and snow-laced wind rushed straight in. Shout, and your voice died in the gale before it left your lips. The tree loomed at the end of our path, like it was swinging blood golems made of snowstorms, with each sweep faster, heavier, more brutal. All I was leading, I halted and turned around. All around us, nothing but white. No sky, no ground, no horizon. Even our tracks were vanishing. I shrugged off my pack. The wind nearly tore it away. Leafa and Fanny immediately leaned in, pressing their ears to my lips. It was the only way to hear through the storm. Stop moving. We can't hear.
We're not there yet!
Back. Fanny quickly understood what I meant. She and Leafa both shrugged off their packs. We pulled out the heating rods, snapped them, and tossed them in the snow. As soon as their warmth faded, the melted water quickly froze solid again. Battling winds that threatened to knock us over, we carved blocks of ice and stacked them in tight rings. Each new layer had been sealed with slush to hold it together, or the whole thing would collapse under the next gust. By dusk, we rolled out insulated mats and strung up a tarp, turning the bunker into something half livable. Our makeshift camp was finally in place, but it was already 1930, and still no flare from our acacia. The storm was swallowing everything.
Should we head back and get her?
One of us stays, two go. Leafa, stay here and get dinner ready. If we're not back by morning, retrace the route. Penny, you're with me. We're going to Arcadia. Leafa gave a silent nod. Benny met my eyes, and we plunged into the blizzard. Fortunately, the wind has eased a little, not as vicious as before. Night had fallen. Benny switched on her searchlight. I kept the pace a few meters away, scanning as we advanced. I fired a flare every 10 minutes. This was the last. No matter how far we pushed, everything stayed the same. Just darkness, snow, wind, and on. Like a nightmare caught in a repeat. No end, no light, no way out. Benny's head dropped. She switched off her light and stopped beside me, chest raising and falling, wordless. I knew what was on her mind. I reached out, took her hand in mine, squeezed through the gloves. She inhaled deep. Flickered her light back on, hand in hand, we pressed on. The way back felt even harsher than the way out. After what felt like an eternity, I stopped and loaded my final flare. I raised the barrel and fired. A red streak shot into the distance and vanished into the snow-bound hills. Still no response.
What should we do now?
Manny's voice was calm, too calm for her. Beneath it shimmered frustration, helplessness. If she could blast the storm away, she would. Just so Acacia could see our faces, see our flare, captivate. The wind kept clawing at our ears. Snow poured like loose sand, and the dark still stripped away every sense of bearing. Then a streak of red pierced the dark, arcing from beyond the ridge of the wavering trail.
It's a signal flare! A signal flare!
A star blinked over the ridge. It was from a headlamp, smoldering by snow till it flickered like starlight. It moved slow but steady, drawing closer. The star grew brighter, the glow sharpened into a beam, and beneath it, Acacia's frost-dusted lashes and brows. I pulled her into a hug. She wobbled a bit, patted my back, and flashed a lopsided grin. The walk back felt almost easy. Each step seemed lighter than before. The night and the blizzard had changed, but something in us had. Though that world was swirling black and white, we headed back to our makeshift camp at last. We pulled back the tarp, and warm, savory aromas enveloped us instantly. Our hair was damped and cold. Leafa helped me out my coat and hung it by the heater to dry. I couldn't help but pull Acacia into another hug. What took you so long?
I did send a flare, but the snow was so heavy. Even I couldn't see it, let alone you. So I waited for the snow to let up. Then I just kept a steady pace and headed the way I figured you'd be, preserving my strength.
Talk while you eat.
Leafa had made borscht. I took the bowl of soup and took a sip. Tangy, rich, warmed me to the core.
Anyway, we found each other and everyone's safe. That's what matters.
Yeah, the snow's picking up again. Benny stared outside. Snow already knee-deep. Leafa stayed quiet, eyes fixed on her soup. Acacia, meanwhile, looked straight at me. We were still a day and a half from the tree. Supplies were holding, but the road ahead promised harsher conditions. A topograph map floated to mind as I turned over my options. Was there a smarter way forward?
I'm finished eating. It's stuffy in here. I'm stepping out for air.
Fanny lifted the tarp and stepped out. A gust of cold slapped in behind her. Leafa ladled herself another bowl, which she then finished unhurriedly.
I'm going to take a look outside too.
Now it was just me and Acacia. She sipped her soup, then gave a faint shake of her head.
Not looking good.
Hmm?
What's your take?
Honestly, I think we're in decent shape. Maybe even better than that.
Oh?
The cold and the storm are tougher than the Titans. I'm betting it's one of the Titans' tricks. Wait, cheese tricks.
It's not exactly a tactical failure. No one plans for the enemy running cheat codes.
Good. Then we came prepared. After all those rigorous sim runs, the blizzard's nothing.
You were totally worried about me earlier, though. I could tell.
I didn't answer. I just pulled her into my arms.
So, what now?
We burned the boats. She looked up at me from my arms, wide-eyed. We got fresh intel. No sense of clinging up to the old plan. We ditch everything, go light, hit the tree in a day.
In a day? Sure. If the wind feels like giving us a ride.
Ain't that the truth? Losing heart?
No sweat for me. Can't say the same for those two, though.
Right. Set the bowl down, got up, and pulled on my coat before stepping outside. A few meters ahead, they stood side by side, gazing towards the tree. Interesting pose.
Darling? What are you doing out here?
Just checking in. What are you two talking about?
I just feel so powerless. All this strength and I'm wasting it punching snow and wind.
So what do you want to do?
I want to charge that stupid tree and tear it down myself.
What? Trying to steal my job?
No, I just need to vent. You're the one who can actually bring it down.
What about you, Leafa? What's on your mind?
Back in the tent, you looked distracted. Probably running battle plans in your head. I figured you needed space, so I stepped out. But now, I'm just watching you tease Fenny.
Huh? Wait, you've already got a plan, darling?
Not much as a plan, more like a gamble. I'm thinking we ditch the gear and make it straight pushed for the tree, fast and blunt.
I'm in.
Me too.
Not even gonna ask why?
I trust your judgment. Plus, I'm so sick of this place. The sooner we're out, the better.
We can't let the enemy dictate the terms. If we reach the tree, we win. Trust me. I ruffled Fanny's hair. She caught my hand and held it tight. The snow kept falling against an enemy like this. I wasn't so sure of myself. But this was the kind of moment where willpower makes all the difference. Leafa reached over and took my other hand. Our spirits were taut, pulled to the blink. One last day. That's all it will take. And if we didn't make it, no, failure wasn't an option. Hand in hand, we stood in the stillness, facing the snow slowly. Fanny, nerves began to settle. After the warmth of the dinner faded, we head back inside. The camp was cramped, barely enough space to lie down. The sleeping bags alone weren't cutting it. We tore them open, laid them over our clothes, and just barely covered it. Leafa laid on my right, her warmth steadily soothing. I took the covers around her, and she brushed a soft kiss across my cheek. Benny was on the left, her fingers laced into mine, palm radiating heat. Acacia nestled between my left arm and side, half cuddled against me, her body was cold. Maybe the journey back had been harder than she let on. With quiet resolve, we drifted off, undisturbed and peace. Outside, the storm still raged on. The next morning, the camp entrance was buried outside. The snow reached our waists, still falling hard. After a quick breakfast, we geared up. Benny reached out and knocked down the walls of our shelter. Even through the blizzard's veil, we could still make out the towering outline of the tree. We exchanged glances, then pushed into the snowstorm.
What's that? Is the tree feeding power to the Titan?
All within control. Fully loaded.
Okay.
The Titan's grinding us down. Hold it back. You ready?
Darling, leave it to me. I'll crevice a way through.
I've got your six. Don't worry.
Took you long enough. Nowhere to run.
Your fight's with me. You're not getting near him.
Darling, we've got this. Take it out and we win.
I'm not gonna bother reading this part because it's too fast.
Adjutant.
The snow had stopped. It was over. The Titan's form crumbled and was swept away on the dying wind. The girls whooped as they threw themselves overhead where the tree's crown had once loomed. Not a cloud remained, only scattered stars, faded with visible in the daylight. Comms were coming back online. The aircraft was en route from the border, and my terminal lit up with a message from the girls who'd been word sick. The tension in my mind finally lifted. Let myself fall back. Leave it calm.
Darling, are you you okay?
I'm fine. Just tired. Let's lay down for a bit. The plane's still a ways out.
You scared me half to death.
She exhausted, exhaled, relieved, and laid down beside me. Leafa sat close, letting my head rest in her lap. Acacia curled up too, closing her eyes with her cheeks on my stomach. The clouds began to gather again, like a wound slowly stitching it shut. My mind was blank, but I felt completely at peace. We boarded the plane, though the porthole. I looked at the land below. Snow was already melting, uncovering patches of yellow-green earth. Some mountaintops still had their white caps, with slushy runoff slipping down the slopes.
Look!
I followed her gaze and saw the remains of our first camp. The lookout had collapsed under the snow. Most of the drifts had melted, but the tents were gone, surely blown far away. Far off, the gray outline of the contamination zone came into view. The plane didn't slow. It flew straight towards our home. Our home? After we arrived back at the base, I took a hot shower and changed. The dorm's climate control wrapped the room in soft warmth. The bed was plush. For the first time in days, I could finally let go. Exhaustion crept in, flowers set on the windowsill, soaking in the sun. I didn't bother with the curtains, just threw an arm over my eyes and drifted off. At some point during the hazy sleep, my breath caught something warm and colored into my arms. Then came another presence, breathing steadily at my back. When I stirred again, the room was dim. A faint slice of light peeked through the curtains. Fanny lay curled up against me, her head on my arms, half her body draped across mine. No wonder I've been a bit short of breath. I checked the time. I slept longer than I thought. Lowering my head, I brushed my forehead against hers. Our breaths mingled. Slowly, she stirs awake. How'd you even get in my bed?
I came looking for you and saw you were asleep with the curtains still open. So I closed them for you, and got cozy myself.
She let out a drowsy hum, and lumped a leg over me. You always do this. Treat me like a body pit off.
You don't like it?
I do. I don't. We should probably get up and grab dinner. I rolled over. Oh, and Acacia! Okay, now I'm fine with it. Somehow, someone was behind me. I rolled right on top of her. Fanny and I both jolted.
Acacia! Again? When did you sneak in?
You okay? Didn't squish you, did I?
I'm fine.
I think. Fanny plopped herself up, shooting a glare at Acacia, who just tucked her head and played dead. A sudden knock came up from the door. It cracked open. A sliver, and Leafa's voice drifted in.
Dinner's ready. You three, come eat if you're up.
The three of us exchanged glances, a quiet awkwardness in the air. Got dressed and made our way to the canteen. I don't see why it's so awkward. Y'all two share each other. Whether by luck or by design, every operative was back at the base tonight. A little celebration, a little reunion. No cake or champagne, just plenty of heartfelt welcome homes. As dinner wound down, I noticed intelligence officers Caroline approached from the corner of my eye. Something up.
The boss wants to see you.
Oh, she is dripped. Look at that. She looks good. Yeah, she looks good. Got it. I'll head out. I'll head over now. I stood, only for her to catch my hand.
Hey,
Is there something else?
welcome home.
Shoo! I smiled. She stepped forward, cheek flushed, and pulled me into a hug. I don't know what that symbol is, because that's not a T. I'm just gonna say T though. In T's office, I sat across from her as she frowned over the mission report.
I underestimated it. The tree in Shuojo was stronger than we expected, and more anomalous. In hindsight, this operation was a bigger gamble than it should have been.
No one can see the future. We had laid solid groundwork for the operation. What happened was out of our hands.
Regardless, you did well. Thank you for your hard work. They're all expecting you. Go have some rest tonight. Don't keep them too long.
There's one thing.
I'm listening.
When I touched the tree, I saw fragments of the past. Zero. Is that Zero? I think that's Pi, the 5th Research Institute. Ada, Hilla, Ymir. Even shards of memories of that felt missing, forgotten.
Memories of what?
She's eyes narrow sight. She sat up straight, though her voice stayed casual. Mistletoe Station. And you.
Me?
Yes. I can't recall the images, only the feelings they left me. I just knew. Those were things meant to be forgotten, and people I had to remember.
I see.
You know something, don't you? Won't you tell me?
I made you a promise, Adjutant. A promise not to tell you. Just keep moving forward. What you saw? It's the past. And the future.
Oh
Your
my goodness,
future.
my eyes.
Heimdall's future and
These things.
this world's. By 2057, humanity had overcome the crisis of the Juvosis pandemic. Midgard, the world's largest city, once gleamed with a light that seemed everlasting. No one could have foreseen a single event bringing it to the brink of annihilation. But today, 4 towering containment walls divide the city into 5 sectors. The innermost is known as Containment Zone Aleph. And this is all because of the descent. On October 4th, 2057, colossal beings known as Titans materialized at the heart of the city. Even overwhelming armed force could not halt the devastation they unleashed. Then came the World Tree. An immense crystalline structure taking root at the city's center and radiating Titagen outward. Despite every effort, the contamination could not be stopped. With no other recourse, Yggdrasil ordered the construction of containment walls to shield the rest of the city from both Titagen and the Titans. Of course, we knew the cause of the descent. It was triggered by an AI created by Yggdrasil, Edda. Operating from Mistletoe Station in Earth's orbit, Edda had become a threat that had to be stopped. Yggdrasil dispatched a team, led by you, head of the security department, to the station. But once inside, your team went silent. All contact was lost. 3 years passed. Then, a lone escape pod returned, carrying you. And with you, humanity's last hope. You told me you would carry on your mission. That you would lead Heimdall Force against the Titans. That you would become the adjutant. Through courage, wisdom, and solidarity, Heimdall has endured. Under your command, the squad has faced countless trials, growing strong enough to challenge even Ymir. During the crisis in Shuojo, you have uncovered truth after hidden truth. And now, fate has brought you to a mysterious ancient manor. What happens next, you will witness for yourself. Wow. Yay.
I know the game. The mode gives only brief guidance suitable for players familiar with this game. Genre. I'm new. The mode gives detailed guidance and tutorials suitable for players experiencing this game for the first time. Beginner mode gives detailed guidance and cannot be changed once selected. Well, I'm completely new to the game, so I have to pick it. That was like a 2-hour tutorial of the game. That was so long. All right, we're gonna mess around with, stop snapping the neck, please. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna mess around with this a little bit, and then I'm probably at the end because I can't stay up past 10. It's already 10:30. I should have been off like 30 minutes ago. Well, let's check around. 5-star operatives. Okay, I've seen these. I was obtained. Good news, you can assign new operatives and reassign current ones right here. That's it. You're really good at this. I just got here. Swipe down the Stella to Echo. Purple.
I'm Acacia.
Yeah, we
Just
got Acacia. Need more supplies? Remember to check the Courtmaster. Okay, it's just gonna skip through all this. Ooh, why is she attainable? She looks good. Besides the supplies for sale, free and they're available here every day. Don't forget to clean them. Okay. Oh, over here. More paid content. Yes, indeed. Daily material accumulation. This is free? Yep, it's free.
Strategic investment. Well done.
But it's on timeline. This one looks okay. This one kind of gives me an idea of what Valor would do with his character if he did stuff like this. But I don't think Valor would do something like that. That's the most recommended. Odyssey of Dawn. Okay. What about this one? Mirror of Affection. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll just not leaving anything to the imagination. Okay, this is Permanent Echoes. All right. Adjutant, preparations for the new mission locations are complete. You can check the upcoming mission details from here. Going back to Shinjuku? Let's do mission details first. Or are you gonna actually make me do a thing? Yeah, you're making me do a thing. Yep. Okay. 3 days have passed since the end of the operation reclaimed Bobu's consciousness, but the company still wasn't at peace yet. A multitude of intense research projects have moved forward, working to reveal the secrets of bathing that Bubu had risked her life for. Inside the medical bay, Udritsil headquarters, Yael stirred as through waking from a long dream. Fatigue etched through her features. More poignant, striking, however, were the tears streaking silently tracing her cheeks. Realizing her face was wet, Yael paused, dazed for a moment. Before quickly wiping away the tears. Only then did the figure beside her break the silence.
How are you holding up?
Fanny fiddled awkwardly with her blonde pigtails as she spoke. Her gaze frequently flicked towards Yao's side, where the adjutant lay in silent slumber inside the adjacent treatment pod.
I'm fine.
Pulling herself from the remnants of that emotional immersion, Yoa shook her head and managed to fake a fake smile.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's sneaking in a nap during work hours. Come on, we both know this is nothing like napping. I've been there too. It's no picnic.
When he trailed off mid-sentence, Yao's calm yet resolute. Time to split system. Just get that.
Anyway.
Before Finny could ask about the adjacent condition, Yao prematurely addressed her unspoken concern.
He's doing fine. A bit too spirited, actually.
Finny let out a small sigh of relief, though a trace of worry lingers in her wake.
Spirited, huh?
That's not necessarily a good sign. He's been in there too long. We've been taking shifts with the spindle system, but he's barely rested these past few days.
As Leafa spoke, she couldn't help reach out to gently caress the face of the man sleeping in the pod. She's been by his side for quite a while, keeping around the clock vigil.
Don't worry, yeah. The adjutant's physical and mental metrics have been under constant monitoring. Everything's within normal ranges.
Yeah, she said yeah. On the opposite side of the pod, Monsieur Monsieur finally looked up from her tablet. Her expression turned serious as she shifted her focus to Yao.
Yao, your cognitive alignment with the adjutant is complete. Yeah, per Director Tao's instructions.
I know what to do.
What was that? What was that? That someone got stripped? Please say no. Her reply as she climbed on top of her treatment pod, though she wobbled slightly when she stood.
Are you sure you're okay?
Finny stirred, intending to steady Yao, but Yao waved her off. Bracing herself, she made her way to the adjutant's pod.
I'm fine, really.
Yao's gaze softens as she looked at the adjutant. Her eyes distant and wistful, lost in memories of their shared experiences in that dreamlike world.
Actually, I've never felt better.
Under the watchful eye of the others, Yao leaned in and pressed a gentle kiss to the adjacent's cheek.
You promised you'd find me. I'll hold you to that.
He murmured softly by his ear before turning to leave the medical bay. It wasn't until the automatic doors slid shut that the room remaining occupants seemed to come to their senses. Fanny blinked, still dazed.
What did you just say to the adjutant?
With a sober face, Muzer, I can't pronounce that name, planted a kiss on the man's other cheek. Benny's eyes widened further.
Mauser, what are you?
Measure, okay, measure.
I'm recreating it, yeah. Recreating Yao's actions might help me figure out what she said.
And? Did it help?
Not really. Yeah.
Duh, you just stole a kiss.
What?
Not all experiments yield results, yeah. That's just how it is. Fenny should learn to accept that. Yeah.
You're just making excuses for sneaking a kiss, aren't you?
Human logic is so difficult to grasp, yeah.
Oh, cut it out! Now you're just playing dumb.
Measure let her gaze linger to the agitate's face for a brief moment, then cover her ears. She turned away with a blank expression, blatantly ignoring Benny's protests.
Yao's alignment is complete. My work here is done. Professor Frisia's secret weapon is in its final development stages, and my assistance is required. Yeah.
With that, Measure exited the room. The tips of her pointed ears twitched triumphantly as she strutted off, her steps jauntily like a cat that's just snagged a treat. As the door clicked shut behind Measure, Benny turned her glare to Leafa, a hint of irritation flashing in her eyes.
Wednesday? Why didn't you say something?
You already said everything that needed to be said.
Why'd she say Wednesday? Leafa lowered her gaze and took the actress's hand, pressing it softly against her own cheek. Under Fanny's incomprehensible gaze, Leafa's light nuzzled her face against the adjutant's palm, as if seeking warmth.
Yao and the adjutant. They must have gone through a lot together in that world.
What's this? Starting to feel jealous.
Face coughed lightly, crossing her arms, clinging indifference. She's casually tossing out a pointed question.
Speaking of which, what happened when you were in there with him?
That's a secret.
Big deal. The adjutant and I have plenty of secrets of our own. And Wednesday, haven't you hogged him long enough? It's my turn now.
Before Leafa could respond, Benny's unceremonious pushing her aside, she grabbed the adjutant's hand and mimicked Leafa's earlier gesture, pressing his palm against her cheek.
Darling, once all this is over, you owe me some serious quality time.
Leafa stepped back. Rather than protest, her attention shifted towards the door as it slid open again. A graceful figure dressed in pale blue leaned casually against the doorframe. her tired gaze sweeping across the room.
Katya.
How's the adjutant doing?
Interesting.
With me here, better than ever.
Sometimes you say adjective, sometimes you say my name, but not all the time. It's very inconsistent.
How are things on your end?
More smoothly than expected. Training's complete, and she's fully adjusted to the new exosuit. All metrics are perfect.
36 hours of training?
Technically, 32. Director Tao made her take a 4-hour break.
A 4-hour break. As Kaya spoke, the sound of approaching footsteps echoed from across the room. Kaya stepped aside to make way of a silver-haired girl in pristine armor, clutching a communicator.
Katya, thank you for everything these past few days.
No need to thank me. Just take care of my adjutant, and we're even.
Claire flashed a quick smile, her gaze intently locked onto the man in the treatment pod. Without hesitation, she struts towards him.
After all that hard work I've done for you, a little reward isn't too much to ask, is it?
Her words were soft, almost a whisper, and then without warning, she leaned forward, leaned down, and captured the adjutant's lips in a passionate, lingering kiss. Only half a minute later did Kaya finally pull back, satisfying gleam in her eyes, fanning her blushed cheeks with pain. Okay. Fanny's shock, Leafa's subtle frown, and Chinnick's blushing face and clenched fist. With a casual wave, she turned and strode towards the door.
I'm off. Don't bother walking me out. I need some rest. There's plenty more to do later.
Who said anything about walking you out? That woman. The nerve of her doing that right in front of me?
We can make up for it with something better later.
Better? Wait a second, Wednesday. Don't tell me you and the adjutant have already done what I did with him.
Chenxing, could you take over from here?
Hey, are you trying to change the subject?
Yeah, you can't answer that question here.
Whatever. I'm not wasting my breath on you. Chinjing, please take care of him.
As the blush fades from Ching Sing's cheek, she's nodded firmly, though her gaze remained fixed on the adjutant.
I'll give it my all.
But not because anyone asked me to. Okay, sure.
Adjutant.
Muttering his name, Ching Sing took a deep breath and settled into another treatment pod. Silent hum in the room for a minute after Ching Sing linked with the spiral system. Then Fanny's voice broke through.
Wednesday, do you really not have anything to say about that plan?
Thinking of the adjutant's decision a few days ago, Fanny clenched her fists. After Boo Boo woke up, Ventinia discovered new clues from the data Boo Boo brought back, and she used them to reconstruct a strange minor inspired system. However, when the investigators sent by T arrived, okay, no trace of the minor was found. The evidence suggested that it may have been concealed using the Feng Shui arts. Now you're making stuff up. Darn it! Why did it go down? Alright, I'm just skip that one.
It's a decision he made with great care.
I know. He thought it through before committing, and all we can do is support him. But still...
You're upset, frustrated, and worried because you're not the one by his side for this. I feel the same, but Chenxing is putting her whole heart into this, just as we would have.
Is that the Kobe? It's the Kobe cat. Hello, Kobe. Not even making stuff up. It's good to see the Kobe cat. Welcome.
right.
When you recall the look of, oh my god. Skipping it then.
Fine. I'll wait. When the operation begins, I'll get my chance to shine too.
With these words, Fanny couldn't help but lean down to bury her face against the adjutant's chest, nuzzling him gently. I'm exhausted. Let me nap here. Sure, go ahead, Kobe. I'm pretty sure you'll like this game. It's full of characters with big fruit baskets. I'm pretty sure you'll like the fruit baskets.
Darling, when you wake up, I swear, I'm going to give you a good bite. But where would it hurt the least?
Aoife, overbearing Fanny's soft murmur, responds matter-of-factually.
When he's with me, he seems to like it when I bite his.
She wants to bite us. Vapor, where'd you come from?
I'm going to click this. I'm
We're
going
gonna
playing
solve
that
that
all the
model,
shit.
Kobe. What's that?
Where's the freaking this thing? What is that? Oh, where? Guys, you need to already click this thing.
You been lurking?
Okay.
Lurking, oh my god. I can't believe this. You've been lurking? You used to be talking in my streams. You used to be ready to play something. I'm just kidding. Thanks for the alert. It's good to see you. That was Demonologist. Oh, okay. Well, I still got that game. We was gonna play that, I think. That was a while ago though.
Who asked you? And for the record, I don't need your advice. I'll figure it out myself.
My consciousness felt adrift in an endless void. I couldn't tell how long it's been before a sudden sense of warmth, coupled with a comforting fragrance, enveloped me. Then something soft, faintly moist, brushed against it. Brushed gently across my forehead. A moment later, my lips entered, experienced a fleeting, delicate warmth, like a butterfly aligning on a flower. I felt something similar earlier, right when my awareness floated in the void, but now these sensations grew much clearer, far more vivid. Is someone connecting? Fighting to regain control of my consciousness, struggling to open my eyes. Those gentle touches vanished abruptly, as if retreating in a haste. I spent money on Street Fighter, and I suck at it. I'm sad. Oh, there's the big boob I was talking about, the fruit baskets. There you go. When I managed to pry my eyes open, I found myself facing a bright, serene spring day. I'm sorry, I hope this makes up for it. Yeah, Street Fighter is going to be a hard game, but don't give up. You might get some wins. So instead, here booba. Nice pillows. The warm sunlight bathed in elegant courtyard in gold. Just inches from me was the comely face of a silver-haired girl. She was a vision of purity, as flawless, as graceful as snow and jade. The sunlight kissed her fair cheeks, lending her an internal, ethereal glow. I will not say anything. Okay. A faint blush colored her face like tender buds breaking through the winter's frost. My wife has pills like that. Chingxing? I experienced her to adapt to the exosuit so quickly, much less initiate the connection herself.
Adjutant, you're awake.
You've been connected for a while, haven't you? How long was I out?
Roughly 10 minutes.
10 minutes? I've been lying on your lap this whole time.
I couldn't just leave you on the ground.
even if it's soft grass. Unless you'd prefer a different kind of pillow.
Don't do that. Her voice faltered. A mist of shyness veiled her eyes, deepening the blush of her cheek to a richer hue. She seemed momentarily flustered. A few days ago, the company library had stocked with some rather items of pure chance. Jane had come across a few of her idiotic memory. She must have absorbed some unconventional knowledge. She's been reading the books. She's ready. She got the materials. A different kind of pillow? I couldn't help but shift my gaze to something even more soft and pillowy right for my face. Had to admit it, and I hadn't even experienced it yet.
I didn't say anything like that. You must have misheard me, Adjutant.
Seeing her cheeks flush a deeper crimson, I barely stiffened a chuckle. Is that so? Alright then, but I have another question. While I was asleep, I felt soft and warm in my face. Any idea what that was? My gaze locked on hers. Her face blushed, intensified even further.
Well,
She fumbled her words. Her eyes darted nervously. Seeing her like this, I decided to let her off the hook. But just as I was about to shift the topic, Cheng Xing lifted her head, gazing me in mine with surprising seriousness.
What you felt just now, that was me. I touched you.
A confession! As she spoke, she reached out, her silky hand tenderly cupped my face. The next moment, she leaned in closer, her slender arms wrapping around me in a delicate, fragrant embrace.
Adjutant, I want to stay by your side until the very end.
Her silken hair brushed against my cheek, and she spoke. Her mellowless voice reaches into my soul like a gentle breeze carrying a faint floral scent. I felt the earnestness of her desire draw nearer and understood where the sense of urgency come from. But I had to say, everything you said, just said that's supposed to be my line. Sometime later, once I gathered my strength, I rose from her lap and began to explaining the peculiarities of this world.
So this is the last place Boo Boo explored. The layout feels oddly familiar. Could it have belonged to the G family?
Possibly, but anyone from the Jew family who might have known about this place, they're long gone. And technically, Boo Boo had never set foot here. She only happened to gather its digital data by chance. When the company searched the area where Boo Boo was recovered, they couldn't find any trace of this miner.
So that's why we're doing this? To uncover clues that might reveal its location in the real world?
Something like that. Once we reach a certain point, I'll fill you in on what we're here for.
All right.
As the girl nodded obediently, I turned my gaze to out surroundings. Do you sense anything unusual in this place?
Unusual? Now that you mention it, I do feel a sense of familiarity, perhaps. No, that's not it. It's more like a connection. Almost as if I can control it somehow.
Her expression turned uncertain. Slowly, she stretched out her hand, as if reaching for something invisible drifting in the air. You're not imagining all of this. Although most of this world is built from the bizarre data we retrieve, it's ultimately shaped by your consciousness, your thoughts, your mind. They can directly influence this place. As I explained, a memory of my early explorations of a cell flashed through my mind. In that instance, we had barely stepped into similar courtyard before an army of vegetable soldiers and armed math problems ambushed us. It is quite a kayak battle. What? Halfway through, she let out an ignored roar. Then a squad of marching hamburgers patties charged in to back us up. Shaken off the hilariously absurd yet unforgettable memory, I returned to my focus of Shinsei. In this world, you can do things that are considered impossible elsewhere.
Impossible things?
Here, you're not bound by science, logic, or rules. Essentially, let your imagination run wild. Before we move on, we need to learn how to harness and wield that power. Every exploration I've done here with other girls except Yao had begun this way. We could just see what kind of power your wild imagination will bring to life. It'll help us break through this world. Chansing didn't hesitate for long. Her eyes moved slowly across the courtyard, and something seemed to click. Right in front of her stood the first barrier she'd need to overcome using her power.
Adjutant, you've always been curious about Shuozhou's feng shui arts, haven't you?
A playful smile in her face as her bright, clear eyes met mine. Hold on. Oh, come on, skip the story. No, skip the story. You got to read a summary. I'm like, geez, that's a big summary. Playful big smile. Clear eyes, met mine, tugging at my heartstrings. In that moment, I glimpsed a flicker of childlike innocence beneath her reserved exterior. And please show me what your feng shui skills can do. The next moment, a faint breeze picked up around us. Branches swayed softly, sound like rippled through the air. I felt until an unseen force stirred near our sleeves. Closing into our outstretched hands. Why my eyes do that? Okay, there we go. With a graceful motion, she pointed ahead, and the path before us unfolds as though touched by magic. Felling leaves, a waterside pavilion, and wind bridge, exclusively serene scene appeared as if drawn from a pleasant dream. Standing on the bridge, amidst swirling leaves, Maxine turned her gaze my way. That's incredibly fitting for you. I gazed at her intently, framed against the quaint courtyard. She glowed with ethereal elegance, her expression of excitement, a touch of anticipation, and an unworthy grace. She looked for all the world like a celestial maiden descended from the heavens. Oh my gosh, it's done, hopefully. Or we're going to another chapter. Oh, we're done. Okay, that's gonna be it, because it's 11 o'clock now. Careful, hostile targets have been spotted ahead. That's good. Okay, we're gonna stop here, because they're gonna put me in a dialogue or something. But we're done. There we go. And if you want to play this game's called Snowbreak Contamination Zone. That's all. Apparently, a whole lot of dialogue, whole lot of reading. I'm gonna eat. Okay, because it's 11 p.m. I'm about to get off. It's 11 p.m. I have to get to work in about 3 hours. No, 4 hours. Wait, what? Oh, you just go ahead and just go do the raid thing? Okay, sure. I didn't know he was I didn't know he was streaming. Okay. I've been needing to check him out, but I've been too busy. All right, I guess we'll be raiding Jericio. I haven't seen him in a good while. Pars has not been saying nothing about him. Okay. All right, let's see. That was a huge full. Let me see. Ooh, I have some bonuses. Perfect. I'll get that when I come back next time. All right, going to get ready for raiding. Oh no, I don't have a Ray message yet. I don't know what should I put for my Ray message. Still thinking about it. Hmm. Follow only chat, I see. Well, since I know the guy, I'll go ahead and raid. Oh, if you don't know, I usually stay away from people who set their stuff to follow only chat. That just voices follows. It just looks bad. The reason why I think he's has it like that right now because of giveaways. Oh, giveaways? Oh, okay. No worries. Probably gonna find something to sleep to because I have to get up on time. I really do not want to mess up my stuff. All right. All right, the stream is set to follow only chat. I don't like to raid someone set the stuff up like that, but I guess we'll do it tonight. And thank you all for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. I'll check out Jericho because I know it's been a while. Forgot to check out his channel. I've been too busy. But I guess now it's good time as any. And no, I see that Pars is here. Check out the Pars. Let's pause some Pars. All right. Thank you all for coming to the stream once again. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed because that was a lot of stuff to read. That's a lot of stuff reading here. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and raid. Let's see. Tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but we'll see. For now, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. If I don't stream the next 2 days, I know the family's gonna call a lot of people over here, and yeah, the Christmas gatherings. All right. Anyway, see y'all later. Bye bye.